The term spoiler alert is all it takes to send the internet into a frenzy.
I am your
People love reading up on anticipated films, but the internet can be a dangerous place full of secrets that viewers don't want to know. Whether it's a plot twist, a surprise character appearance, or even the ending of a movie, audiences have to be careful about what they read and watch, or the whole experience could be ruined. Sometimes even when they're extremely careful, spoilers can still pop up from unlikely sources. Here are movie secrets that were spoiled before release. Oh, and spoiler alert, obviously.
I am bad, and that's good.
Captain America: Civil War. Marvel fans were pumped when it was announced that Spider-Man would finally be a part of the MCU and make his debut in Captain America: Civil War. For most of the marketing campaign, the studio kept his role in the film under wraps, and there was a debate as to whether he'd be part of Team Iron Man or Team Cap. But Marvel spilled the beans when the second Civil War trailer premiered and ended with a shot of Spidey stealing Cap's shield and announcing himself to the world. It made sense from an advertising perspective and lots of people enjoyed it, but some would have preferred Spider-Man didn't show up until the actual film. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Just about everything from Zack Snyder's superhero crossover proved to be divisive, and that includes the trailers. Warner Bros. Released a preview in December 2015 that received a hefty dose of criticism for pretty much being a condensed version of the feature film. It full-on revealed that Doomsday would be the big bad that Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman team up to fight, which totally drew the attention away from the Batman vs Superman conflict people wanted to see. By the time the movie came out, instead of getting lost in the story, audiences knew that whatever happened, the two main characters were going to end up teaming up. That certainly didn't help the movie's mixed reception. Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Having a talented actor like Liam Neeson appear in a Star Wars movie is a treat for fans, but he unfortunately wouldn't be around for long. Viewers learned that his Qui-Gon Jinn character wouldn't make it out alive when the movie's soundtrack list was released. One of the tracks listed was called Qui-Gon's Noble End. Most people were able to piece together that this wasn't a theme song about the Jedi's butt. This knowledge stripped the film of some much-needed dramatic tension and was just disappointing overall. For their part, Lucasfilm seems to have learned from the mistake. They withheld both the score and novelization for The Force Awakens until the day Episode 7 had premiered. They deserve credit for that, if nothing else. Castaway. As one of the best actors of his generation, Tom Hanks could sell audiences on just about any concept. And Castaway was the ultimate test. Hanks spent most of his screen time isolated from society, with only a volleyball named Wilson to talk to. But what should have been a suspenseful tale of survival became a lot less thrilling when Castaway's trailer revealed that Hanks made it off the island after 4 years. The movie's still great, but imagine how much more compelling it could have been if the studio left that one big question untouched. Speed. It's one of the most tense thrillers of the 90s. The source of the drama of Speed comes from a bus having to constantly drive at 55 miles per hour or more, or it'll explode. The people who cut the film's trailer must have missed that memo, because they spoiled a key plot development in the preview. It was bad enough they included a shot of the bus exploding, but even worse when it was quickly followed by the cast reacting to what had just happened. Knowing that everyone got off the vehicle alive before it blew up basically ruins the enjoyment of watching Speed, even though there was still a train at the end. Creed. One of the many recent soft reboots passing the torch to a new generation of characters, the Rocky installment Creed placed the spotlight on Adonis Johnson, son of Apollo Creed. The trailers promised a return to the stripped-down, gritty drama of the original film, and a little something extra. The second preview revealed that the Italian stallion himself would fall ill at one point in the movie. This was a gut punch, but it wasn't necessary to sell Creed to general audiences. Seeing Stallone as Rocky again was enough. If the studio had kept his bout with cancer completely under wraps, then maybe that plot point would have hit harder than it did. Wreck-It Ralph. These days, not even coloring books are safe from movie spoilers. Audiences don't learn that King Candy is the main villain of Disney's Wreck-It Ralph until the end of the film, and that he's a completely different character from what he says he is. But children eager to color their favorite video game characters ahead of time learn the surprise well in advance. That's right, a Wreck-It Ralph coloring book was released 2 weeks before the movie, and it spoiled the film's climax. This may not be the most highly publicized entry on our list, but there's no denying it's an odd and frustrating way of having the experience ruined. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Arguably the most famous plot twist of all time is Darth Vader's startling revelation to Luke Skywalker. Even people who haven't seen the Star Wars films know about it. Before George Lucas unleashed that secret on the world, he kept it so hidden a fake line was used during principal photography. But David Prowse, the man in the Vader suit, knew about it well before 1980. During a fan event in 1978, Prowse was quoted in a newspaper as saying Vader is Luke's father. Studios these days have media trained their actors to perfection, so one can only imagine what would have happened if Prowse pulled this one off today. X-Men Apocalypse. No matter the era in which it takes place, X-Men films are always going to find time for Wolverine. The poster boy of the franchise, it's impossible to separate Hugh Jackman's mutant from the series. But for a while, it looked like this summer's X-Men Apocalypse was going to break the streak. That is, until a trailer was released weeks before the film premiered and ended with Wolverine burying his bloodied claws for the camera. Throw that in with the revelation Quicksilver is Magneto's son, the Apocalypse marketing team left everything out on the table to get fans interested. Those are our picks for movie secrets that were spoiled before release. Are there any we missed? Which ones were you able to avoid? Sound off in the comments below and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.